In tonight's video, I have two very fun things that we are doing tonight. The first is an applique. It's a brand new applique that I just digitized and it has been tested, so it is ready to be put on an actual sweatshirt. Now, this design is really cute, at least to me, and I just love it so much. And I think that you guys are going to love it as well. It is a 4th of July design. And the second thing that we're doing is what I am actually most excited about, because I'm trying a brand new mixed media technique and I have not seen this done before in embroidery. I have seen a lot of people doing it if you paint, and obviously we are not painting, but we are going to be using the gold foil technique and we are going to be combining that with embroidery. All right, so I kind of have everything messily laid out. The first thing that we're going to get onto the machine is the 4th of July design, and we will be using a sequined material. Now, the way that this design is digitized, it is digitized for sequins or any other material that you guys may choose to use. So that is that. We are going to be putting it on this Lane 7 charcoal sweatshirt. And the next design, this is a design that we are going to use the gold foil on. We're going to put in this almost like a rainbow pastel hoodie string. I did use this on a purple hoodie and it looks so cute. So we're going to add the hoodie string, and here is the gold foil that we're going to use. Now, with the USA design, we are going to use this HTV underneath the sequins. So I'm actually not going to use the gold like planned. I am going to use this silver foil. We will need an adhesive to transfer the silver foil onto, and we are going to be using this Deco Foil transfer gel. So we're going to paint it first, put this on there. We need to let it dry for an hour or so. I may use my hair dryer to speed up that process because I'm not going to be here all night. And you're going to need a paintbrush. I could not find my big brush, so we're going to be struggling using this little brush that I got from my kids' art set. So let's go ahead and get the USA design hooped. We're going to be using our 11 by 13 mighty hoop with my favorite stabilizer in the world. This is the United Thread 3-ounce premium soft cutaway stabilizer. I know that's a mouthful. Hey guys, if you really enjoy the embroidery files that I create, then I need to tell you this. Right now, you can keep on buying my designs for $10 each, or you can join the embroidery mastery community and get 5 new designs every single month for free. That is $50 worth of designs every single month, plus access to every single thing that we do inside the embroidery mastery community. It's honestly a no-brainer. Click the link below to join us inside and I will see you there. All right, so my heat press is right here. I'm actually going to just put this on the press first. So if you guys have not noticed yet, I do have a new heat press, and this is a X-Tool heat press. And I've never had like a really good heat press before. So I have been in heaven with this heat press. The pressure is top tier, okay? I really love it. Now, I don't like that weird sound that it makes like as it clamps down, but I'll live. Next week's video should be a full review or a semi-review. I'm gonna show you guys the apparel printer that I have by X-Tool in production, and we are going to be comparing it to embroidery. So I'm really excited about that. There's one kink that I need to work out with that printer, and that is the humidity. Y'all, I'm having some humidity problems, and being brand new to the DTF world, I don't know what to do about it. So actually, I will probably go pick up, or I actually need to do it right now, order a humidifier from Amazon. I was gonna go by Costco just to pick one up, but I think that I'll just order it from Amazon. I'm gonna leave my heat press on because we need to put the heat and bond light onto the sequins fabric. All right, as soon as I get this on, I'm gonna go put my girls to bed because it is getting a little late and I have the kind of girls that don't like to wake up in the morning. This USA design, I love it so much. I use the True Type font. I think it's called Britannic or something like that, but I really, really love it. All right, I have my colors already set. This design, it's saying 29 minutes, but it's actually a little bit longer. That's if we, you know, minus the applique and everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a sweatshirt. Let me bring the design down just a little bit. All right, let's see where we're at. And what I'm looking at is where the laser is in comparison. So we're actually good right here. Let me make sure I have my stops. All right, let's go. All right, I got my little chopsticks. This is the Caesar HTV. I forget the exact name, but it's the gold one. Just making sure my corners are covered. All right, now for my tack down stitches, I do like to do a double run. Some embroiderers don't like that. However, we know that it's secure. All right, so the tack down stitches are complete. With a lot of my designs, you will find that if you're using heat transfer vinyl, that the tack down stitches are reinforced so that you could just tear that away. All right, so all of the HTV is off. Now we are going to do the covering stitch, which will be a satin stitch. So this is going to take a little while, and then after the satin stitch, we're going to run the placement stitch, and I will be back for the tack down stitch, which will be red, white, and blue inside the letters. It's already really beautiful, just the HTV alone. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is switch out the hoodie string. I get my hoodie strings like this from Amazon, and then you just squeeze the clips on. I have the other colors as well. It's just cheaper to buy it like this. All right, so I'm gonna try a little something and see if this works when I'm pulling it through. Hold on, let me get this on first. Hope you guys can hear me over the machine. All right, I'm just gonna try to slide this through and pull it all out together. If not, we gotta do the old school way. So I just hooked a rubber band on to this. Now we're gonna try to slide it through. I don't know if this will work, but we shall see. It came off. Okay, so it did get a decent amount. So next time you'll need something just to tie it a bit tighter. So now I am manually going through, and I am just pushing and pulling, pushing, pulling, pushing, pulling. I'm also keeping an eye on the machine that is stitching right now. Almost at the finish line, guys. All right, I have it. Here's my little rubber band. See how cute this is? All right, now for the experimental part. I don't have any rhyme or reason how I am going to put it on here. I only had one brush and I've managed to lose that. All right, I didn't have a plan or anything. I'm kind of just freestyling. I don't know. I hope this turns out. Maybe I should have had a plan like do the pocket or something. I don't know, y'all. I'm feeling a little nervous. All right, well, it's not super thick, so at least it won't take that long to dry. I kind of wanted the brush stroke look. I think that I'm just gonna kind of fade it as I go down here. Like less and lighter. All right, this is looking gorgeous. There's the sequins. So we are just doing the basic red, white, and blue. So after the satin stitches for the USA stitch, you're gonna get these two satin stitches for part of the U and part of the A. All right, and then we're gonna go into the placement stitch for the sequins. That's the step that we're at right now. So red, white, and blue. And for this part, you're gonna have to babysit the machine and make sure the sequence goes on correctly. I just moved my presser foot up a little bit, and now I need my sticks to hold the fabric down. And I'm also gonna slow down my machine a bit. 800 stitches should be sufficient. All right, let's get this cut. This is gonna be so beautiful. All right, my hoodie, if you guys can see, is drying. So let's just push that out of the way. Now you wanna get a I cannot get my scissors to stop sticking to the mighty hoop. Oh no, this is a bad idea with the sequins popping everywhere. It's going on my hoodie that's drying. Like I was saying, just get a very close cut if you want your sequins stitch out to look halfway decent. And I designed this to where it is a very easy cut. I'm not the biggest fan of cutting sequins, so usually my sequin designs are pretty easy to just cut, to where you really don't need to use a cutting machine. My suggestion is when doing sequins, use a contrasting thread color. I use the purple. You can't see the stitches on camera, but I can definitely see them with my naked eye. All right, very easy peasy, very simple cuts. Oh my God, you guys, this looks so good. I try to stay true to my design style, and this actually has my signature look that I used to do a lot in the beginning with the gold HTV and just a fabric on top. I'm just going back and cleaning up some areas. So pretty. I mean, you can even get away with leaving it like this if you don't want to do an additional satin stitch, because the additional satin stitch is going to take about 10 minutes. So now you're going to put your solvay on top. I'm just adhering mine by using the double-sided sticky tape. Now I see people, they're using the new way, which are the 3D printed inside things. I'm curious. I haven't bought any, but I'm very curious. I just feel like, I don't know, it's gonna take away some of your allowance right in here. I don't know though. So if you guys use those, then let me know. All All right, I'm just gonna let the machine do its job, and I'm gonna go grab my blow dryer to blow dry the glue. All right, you guys, no judgment. I'm in the bathroom because I work from the guest bedroom, which is upstairs, and the power supply to the upstairs rooms are there, it's low because I have 2 embroidery machines, the heat presses that I have, and I have the printer. So I will blow a circuit real quick. So the bathroom circuit or power outlet, whatever you want to call it, it's on the downstairs circuit. So I won't blow anything coming in the bathroom. But with my machine going, the printer plugged up, and the heat press on, I will knock the power out the whole house. So I'm turning it on low. This is my heat gun. Something tells me that I should embroider in the morning after everything is completely dry. But y'all know me, I'ma just risk it all. You never know until you know. All right, so I will be back once this dries a little more. Meanwhile, USA is over here thriving. This looks spectacular. So now it's gonna do the rest of the white, the stitches for that. And then we're just gonna cover up this part for the blue. All right, you guys, if it is too tacky to embroider, I'm gonna throw it in the washer and dry and just embroider it in the morning. So I am opening this. This is what it looks like. It's the Deco Foil Silver, and this is a 25-foot version. I think I go face down. All right. I hope this goes a long way because it's kind of expensive and you don't get a lot. All right, let's see. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. My design is finished. All right, you guys, I'm a little worried. I don't know if, ooh, I don't know if I put enough glue for it to, so this is my first time trying this. I maybe needed to have more glue than I had. Okay. So you guys will essentially learn from my mistake. All right, I'm gonna just let that sit, and I'm going to cut off some more little strips. And we not wasting no product, so I'm gonna just put that right there. I guess I'm wondering if I can go back over this, like if enough isn't transferred down. I am giving it a lot of little arm. The steam is turned off, and I don't know, I'm just doing like a circular or a side-to-side motion, and I'm giving it a little bit of pressure. So I do feel like some places it did not transfer enough. Now I don't know if how this outcome is gonna be just doing it like this. Yeah, some places it didn't transfer. And I'm wondering, was it like too dry? I don't like want to burn it. Oh, that's so pretty. So I'm just taking some very light strokes to see like where it did not transfer. And I'm gonna go back over those areas. So you also don't want to scorch or burn. So I don't know, do it at your own risk. But y'all know I'm a risk taker, so I'm gonna try it. Ooh. it's right in here. It didn't transfer. All right, I'm gonna cut some little pieces off. And I'm just doing a very thin layer. Like, I don't know if it's like deactivated once you use it. I don't want to touch the other part because I don't want to flake it off. You guys know what I think would have been a better idea if I just did like the pocket of the hoodie. I think I'm gonna try that next. All right, I gotta do the pocket. It looks a little weird without the pocket being done. So if you make some type of stencil, then this would be really cool too. All right, this is beautiful, especially against this charcoal gray. So I am just going to go ahead and put the silver foil on the embroidery machine and see what happens. I mean, this is what it's looking like right now. I don't know if this one's going to turn out because I just put it on there. And I feel like it's more successful if you do like a cooler peel, but I don't know. Oh no. What? Only thing, I feel like the glue, like you can kind of see the glue. I'm not going to worry about it because the point was to kind of show you guys and give you guys ideas. But this is how it's looking, and let's get this set up for embroidery. I can always go back and add if it's not working out for me or if I don't like it. Now this is just a hoodie for me, and it's going to have my logo. I do feel like the two colors in my logo are a bit much, so it's just going to be a solid color logo with purple. The purple is really going to pop against this green. So I want it to start about right here. Ooh, that is not straight. Ooh, the one thing about these Lane 7 sweatshirts, they are very fleecy. So once you kind of wash and dry to get all of the extra fleece fabric or material out of the lining, then you will be good. But yeah, the fleece is all in my hair sometimes. It's everywhere. This is a little more centered. All right, this is going to take about 55 minutes to stitch out. And I will probably need to change the bobbin. I'm putting a new one in right now, but I may need to change it one more time, but we'll see. I said I was going to do the single color, but it looked a little strange, so I'm just going to do my regular logo. Now, I don't know about this. We'll see how it embroiders. Do a quick trace. All right, so far it looks okay. I can barely see the purple against the silver. So I don't know if I should just stop it right now and put a darker purple in. This is the purple that I have in right now. But oh well, we'll just proceed as planned. All right, let's get this cleaned up. This design is available for purchase. It is my new favorite design now. It really wasn't much to clean up. This stitched out perfect. All right, the only thing left is to press this. You guys, I'm so happy this finished stitching because I had some thread breaks. So I'm not sure yet. And then I had this one area where there's an artifact line or something. So I must have messed with the design because I've stitched this several times. I've never had this line right here. All right, so it looks good. I love the effect. So I am going to further play with this and explore this technique in reels. And once I perfect it, I will make another YouTube video on it. But this is just the first time I've ever did this. And I want to throw this in the washer. I want to press it. I want to see how this foiling will hold up. So let's go get this cleaned up. All right, so here's the USA. The USA is absolutely beautiful. So let's undo this. I cannot wait to wash this because I just need to see what is going on with this. I can't wait to use the gold as well. Oh, that gold is going to pop. But for the first time, I probably shouldn't have went all out. I just should have maybe tested a smaller area with the embroidery. So, you know, I don't know about that. Okay, is this doing too much with the foil and the hoodie string? I feel like it's working against a little bit. I don't know, you guys, what do you think? Like, is this something that you guys will try? I kind of don't like it with the hoodie string. I feel like it's just doing a lot, but I don't know. I honestly don't know how I feel about it. Like this right here for sure, it's like, I love this. I can honestly say that, but I don't know. I like it. Let me tuck this in. It's just throwing me off. So I like it better without the hoodie string. I do want to try the gold. I do feel like if I just would have did like, you know, sectioned off a little area and just did that little area, then this, I would like it more. I do feel like it's a little overkill because like the whole hoodie is almost done. So as we wrap things up, please give me your honest opinion on this foil method. Now, I've only seen it done in like paintings and stuff like that. I haven't seen it on garments. I am going to explore this a bit more, perhaps using like stencils to where it's more controlled, like the foil part. I'm also going to experiment with the actual gold because I do like the gold better than the silver. But this is how the final product looks. I am unsure about it. That's why I am seeking you guys' opinion. Now this right here is my favorite. I absolutely love this. This design will be listed, and don't forget you can use your choice of applique fabric, okay? The design that I am wearing is listed as well. It is my mama design. You guys have seen this before, but this was my first time using the hot pink stones, and I'm gonna make another shirt just like this, and we are going to use this purple color that is right here, and I think it's called pure purple. So we are going to use this very dark purple with these purple rhinestones. I cannot wait to experiment with that. Also, I have been running a course sale on all of the courses that I have. It started off as a Mother's Day sale. I am going to continue to run it throughout the week, and it will end Sunday night. So if you have been wanting to get into an embroidery and you needed a little more help, then feel free to take a course. They are very helpful. If you are looking for a community to join, I do have the Embroidery Mastery community. The best part about the community, in some people's opinion, is the designs that you get in the community. So for example, if you like a design that I make, you have to purchase it, but in the community, you get designs for free that I make. I've had some requests. You guys want me to list some of my old lock designs. So I'm not gonna put them in the vault, but I will link a few of those for some of the community members as well, because you guys have been beating down my door for those lock designs. And one more thing before I sign off, if you are looking for a coach or mentorship, we do have the Embroidery Mastery mentorship program available. If you are interested, you would book a clarity call for that, and we would see if you are a right fit for the program. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.